In a distant future, Earth had transformed into a sprawling hub of advanced technology and interstellar travel. The Galactic Council, an assembly of various alien species, governed the universe with an iron grip. Each race had its own customs and technologies, but the humans, once seen as a primitive species, had become an enigma, a blend of raw emotion and unexpected ingenuity. On a remote planet known as Varenthia, tensions were rising. The Varenthians, a race known for their delicate diplomacy and artistic abilities, had found themselves under siege by the Zycorian Empire. The Zyks, with their cold efficiency and mechanical armies, sought to conquer Varenthia for its rich resources. In their eyes, the Varenthians were weak, too concerned with beauty and harmony to defend themselves effectively. As the Zycorian warships descended upon Varenthia, panic gripped the planet. The Galactic Council, observing the conflict from a distance, deemed it a non-essential intervention. They believed that the Varenthians would eventually capitulate, as they had in previous conflicts. But they underestimated the resolve of the Varenthians and the brewing anger of the human race. In the heart of a nearby human colony, Captain Mira Solis watched the news reports with mounting frustration. The humans had been regarded as the angry species, often dismissed for their emotional volatility. Yet it was this very anger that fueled their compassion. Mira, known for her fierce determination, decided it was time to act. She rallied a crew of misfits, engineers, pilots, and strategists who shared her vision. They were not the typical heroes, but they possessed a fierce loyalty to one another and an unwavering sense of justice. As the crew assembled, Mira addressed them. The Galactic Council may have abandoned Varenthia, but we won't stand by and watch the Zycorian Empire crush them. We're going to intervene. For every insult thrown at us, we'll show them what humanity is capable of. Her words ignited a fire within her crew. They set to work, retrofitting their ships with makeshift weaponry and shields. The crew was a patchwork of backgrounds, but they shared one thing, a deep-seated need to prove that humans were more than just their anger. They were capable of courage and heroism. The crew, now known as the Angry Angels, blasted off toward Varenthia, their ships leaving trails of light against the dark void of space. As they approached the planet, they saw the Zycorian warships, massive and imposing, hovering ominously above the vibrant surface. Mira formulated a plan. We'll create a diversion. While they're distracted, a small team will land and assist the Varenthians in organizing a counteroffensive. The crew nodded, their determination solidified by their shared purpose. The diversion was executed flawlessly. Human ships darted through the Zycorian formations, weaving and dodging fire. The Zyks, intrigued and enraged by the audacity of the humans, redirected their focus toward the new threat, allowing Mira's team to slip through to the surface. Landing amidst the chaos, the humans found themselves in a city under siege. The Varenthians, though skilled in arts and diplomacy, were struggling against the technological onslaught. But upon seeing the humans, a glimmer of hope sparked in their eyes. Mira and her team wasted no time. "We're here to help. What can we do?" she shouted over the sound of explosions. A Varenthian leader, tall and ethereal, stepped forward. "We've been outmatched in technology, but we know our terrain. We can help you coordinate an ambush." Together they formulated a plan. The humans, with their knack for strategy and rapid thinking, combined their skills with the Varenthians' knowledge of the landscape. They set traps using the terrain to their advantage and prepared for the inevitable clash. As night fell, the Zycorian forces, believing victory was assured, descended upon the city. The humans and Varenthians waited in the shadows. At the last moment, Mira signaled, and the ambush was unleashed. Explosions rocked the battlefield as traps were sprung, causing confusion among the Zycorian ranks. The humans fought valiantly, using their resourcefulness to outmaneuver the larger, more powerful Zycorian soldiers. Mira, in the thick of battle, felt a surge of adrenaline as she deflected a blast aimed at a Varenthian warrior. The fury that had long been seen as a flaw transformed into a powerful tool of resistance. The tide of battle turned. The Varenthians, emboldened by the unexpected support, fought back with newfound determination. The anger that humans were so often mocked for became a source of strength and unity. As dawn broke over Varenthia, the battlefield lay littered with remnants of the Zycorian forces. The humans and Varenthians stood together, exhausted but triumphant. They had shown the galaxy that unity in the face of oppression could overcome even the most formidable adversaries. Mira stood beside the Varenthian leader, both gazing at the horizon. "Today we proved that strength comes in many forms," she said. "We may be angry, but that anger fuels our will to protect those who cannot protect themselves." The Varenthian leader nodded. "Perhaps we've misjudged your species. Anger can be a force for good." News of the victory spread throughout the galaxy, challenging the perceptions of humans as mere angry beings. The Galactic Council, witnessing the unity between the humans and Varenthians, reconsidered their stance on the so-called angry humans. As the crew of the Angry Angels returned home, they were met with cheers and celebrations. They had not only saved a planet, but had also reshaped the narrative surrounding humanity. They were more than their emotions. They were protectors, allies, and above all, heroes. And so, in a universe often defined by divisions, the so-called angry humans had come to the rescue, proving that sometimes it is the misunderstood who rise to the occasion when it matters most.